The worst birthday cake Musketeers.
That was bad.
That was the worst one. This is a very close second, though. This is leaving a terrible milky film in my mouth. I'm sure it's white. Is my mouth white?
Yeah, is mine?
Kind of.
There's a little bit. I didn't like it.
Oh, I hated it.
It wasn't good.
I hated it so much. It was not good. This is no good.
It was bad. Knock off.
8.
I'm going to give it like a 7.
7.5 out of 10
yeah.
I can live with.
Yeah.
Ugh, God.
Gross.
That was so bad. Like, what an unenjoyable experience. I just couldn't. I needed to get through chewing it.
Yeah.
Because the more I did, the more my saliva just activated.
Gross.
The flavor that I hated so much.
Gross.
And what a coating. All right. Next.
Like, do you remember that MTV show Next?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Do you remember the gay one?
Yeah, of course. I watched
where he
all
walks up and they shake hands.
And he goes, next.
He goes, next, weak handshake. And then, but okay, here's the thing at the
What
end
a
of that
little
one.
bitch.
At the end of that one, he says next to all of the guys except for the one at the end, and then at the end they are all like, we don't want to date you. You suck.
You suck. Clearly.
It's fantastic.
Next.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Next.
Next.
Okay. This is another Trader Joe's.
Trader's Joe.
Trader's Joe. It's funny.
Isn't it?
Tickles me.
You know what? Okay, wait. You know what else makes me laugh? I
What?
feel like I brought this up before. But you know, like, Mount Everest, or we have Mount Hood. Mountain Hood.
Mountain Hood. Mountain St. Helens.
Yes, I love it.
Oh my God.
It shouldn't
so
even
funny.
be funny. It
Mountain
shouldn't.
Everest.
Mountain Everest. Like, that's
Oh
what it
my
is,
God.
but it's so
It's
funny for
so
some
funny.
reason. Mountain Hood.
We're going up to Mountain Hood for the weekend. Do you want
Anyway.
Fuck. Oh, no, thank you. So this was terrible. And this was... You're positioned so oddly. All of a sudden, just
Do you
giving
like
me
it?
some weird looks.
What kind of looks am I giving
I
you?
don't know. Sexy. Dark sexy. Like Elvira.
Like a...
Like a Morticia
God.
Adams. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna kill you
I'm going to suck the blood out of your...
out of your
It's gross.
gross.
Don't
I'm
talk
sorry,
about
that's
that.
Gross.
Don't talk about that. This is my show.
Has your dick ever bled?
With Papa Roach.
Papa Cup.
Fuck.
Not Papa Roach.
Is that one taken?
Yes, that's a band.
Papa Cup.
Papa Cup.
Has my dick ever bled? No.
Okay, that's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
I don't think it should.
I did, however, have an ingrown hair on my shaft one time that I was for sure. I was like, I have syphilis.
Like,
this
I'm
is
done.
it. I'm
done.
This is the big one for me.
And it was.
And I even showed Daniel, and I was like, will you look at my penis?
Huge.
This
dong.
like thing. And he was like, whoa. That
Like,
is,
it was
something
fucked
is
up.
not right.
Something is wrong.
Something is wrong.
And it was just like a big.
Yeah, it was just like a huge ingrown hair.
Oh my
like
God.
an ingrown hair that got fucked up on my dick.
Did you end up like getting it out, like,
It just went away.
or it just went away? Okay.
But it was, I couldn't do anything for a minute. It was bad.
I had one of those on my nipple once. It wasn't that big, but I had like an ingrown hair on my
God.
nipple, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I was pulling them out of my elbow the other day.
Whoa!
Like several of them. I just saw them and I was scraping at them and just
Whoa.
plucking out.
God, isn't it
hairs.
so satisfying though when you
It was crazy.
grab it and you actually get it, and then you're like,
yeah,
and it's like a
and
curled
then it's like a
up.
coiled.
Yeah, crazy.
Bodies are too
wild,
crazy.
guys. Crazy.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of Friday area, I saw this and was
God.
just immediately drawn. I don't know, seasonally. It just said Trader Joe's to me. It was like quintessential of Trader Joe's, and it's called
Trader's
the name
Joe.
of. It's called the name of
Boo Bark.
Boo Bark. Can you describe it?
So what it looks like is it has a very 70s vibe to the actual chocolate, which I actually appreciate. It's got a nice.
It looks cool if they didn't put all that bullshit on it.
But then they threw junk on it.
And I feel like the chocolate itself has to be pretty bad.
I will say Trader Joe chocolate is not good. No,
Not
I
good. Not
don't
good.
like Trader Joe's
Okay.
chocolate at all. I don't know, something about it like gives me a headache or something. Something wrong with it.
I was also thinking about these chocolate covered almonds like that were coconut. There was like a layer of coconut
I've seen
around
those.
them. But then I was like, that's just like the lamest version of an almond joy.
Also disgusting.
I love almond joys.
We're not even gonna get into those. Okay.
Hey,
I'm not
kids,
gonna get into this.
kids that shouldn't be listening to this, when you throw away your
You
almond
should
joys,
definitely not be listening to this.
send them to old Uncle Papa Cup.
Do you think kids should be listening to this?
I think kids should be doing
Doing drugs? Is that what you're gonna say?
no. I think they should be exploring.
I broke it.
It's bark. You're supposed to.
Exploring what?
Just exploring what's
Do you
right for
think
them and what's
kids-
not.
Do you think kids should be like having sex with each other?
Sure.
Did you ever read Brave New World?
No.
If anybody has not read Brave New World or has, there's a part in it. It's not. This doesn't give anything away. There's like their society. They let children like when they're I want to say like 7 to whatever age, like young kids. They let them just like hang out and like explore each other's bodies and just like figure shit out. And it's like a controversial book for many reasons because there's many things. But when I read that, I was like, that kind of makes
that
sense.
track for you?
Yeah, I was like, it kind of makes sense.
I feel like that's healthier than what is happening now, which is that's happening anyway. Just like there's like a shroud of taboo.
You know what
around it.
You know what like people my age did as kids? They played doctor and like hid it from everybody.
Yeah,
and it was
we're,
like
like,
fucking
weird and sneaky
and it
about
was
it.
so uncomfortable and like just or like let's play truth or dare. I dare
Yeah,
you
we
to
had to
like
do it
take
with
your
our
clothes
cousins.
off with my cousin, and it's like no. We should be able to like
because
be
that
normal.
is the age when kids are like, what's genital? Like, what's going on?
What's going on?
Let's figure it out.
It's oh my god, I know somebody. Hold on, I have to say this. I know somebody who has kids, and her daughter is, I want to say at this age she was like 6 maybe, and she started to like hump things, right? Or just kind of like move around, right? Like girls do.
That young?
Yeah. I mean, I never really did it, but I know a lot of girls that did. Like, because I do remember being a little kid, a young kid, and I would like sit on the arm of like a couch or something, and just like the pressure, it just like felt
Good.
Yeah. Like it just felt kind of interesting. So you'd kind of like move around and just be like, huh, that feels kind of like good. Right, but you don't know. You don't know anything about this. You're just like, oh, it just kind of feels good. That's all that goes through your mind, right? So this little girl, she was doing that, and she was like, like kind of doing whatever.
Yeah.
And her mom like found out about it, and the way that she handled it was, if I catch you touching yourself again, I'm going to staple your underwear to your body. Or she probably didn't say body, but she's like, I'm going to staple your underwear on, and you cannot do that anymore. So then she was like, okay, I won't do it.
Are you fucking
I'm
kidding
not
me?
joking.
That woman needs to be arrested.
I was like, this is the worst possible thing you could do.
Young person is going to have so many weird hangups about something natural and like.
And I saw a little boy
healthy.
once. I saw a boy at a grocery store, like young boy.
Yeah.
And he got a bony.
Mm-hmm.
He's a kid. He doesn't know.
Right.
And the mom, I remember, grabbed his arm, and she's like, "You stop with that. Put that away." Like and I was like,
What the
What
hell?
the hell is going on?"
Clearly, he's not like jacking off in the
He's
corner
not
to
like
some
pulling his
porn.
dick out. Yeah, he's just like,
Like
kid.
he's a child with an erection.
Calm down,
Oh my
people.
God.
Sex positivity,
Need to
people.
whip her.
God damn it.
We need to start whipping some people. I'm telling you.
No, it really boils my blood.
You're
Because
flaming
you're right.
hot.
You're right. You know what? Everybody I know who's like fucked up in the head, They tell me stories about when they were young, and it's not even necessarily sexually. But
Yeah.
They tell me stories about when they were young and like how repressed. It's always like how repressed they were.
Yeah.
With their parents.
You can't talk about stuff. You can't
talk about stuff.
That's what I was saying. Like, I don't think I would have been so dangerously slutty
if your parents had actually like talked to you
like,
about shit.
Yeah, my parents had made that at all something that was cool to even think about, you know?
But no, it's like, fuck no. You don't
Right.
even fucking talk about that. And then
like,
guess
that's
what?
disgusting. That's wrong.
And then
No,
guess
it's
what?
not.
People are weird now. Why do you think Japan's so fucking weird? Because they're constantly
'Cause
like,
the whole culture is around
don't fucking do that. And then guess what?
and they're selling little girl panties and vending machines.
They sell fucking panties and vending machines, and then they have these weird
And then
workarounds,
they-
like you can't show your dick, you can't show dick or something.
Isn't that crazy? In all that porn,
Yeah,
they
you
just-
like can't show it,
they
so they like
pixelate
blur it. But then
the
they
hell
like
is the point of that?
then they make like tentacle porn because they're like, oh, I can't show a dick, so then I'll show like a
Is
monster.
that what that is born of?
I mean, who knows?
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, there's all these workarounds where it's like, oh, we can't show a penis. Okay, well then we're gonna show like an animal's
Robot
part or a
dick.
robot going in a girl.
Pound town.
Like Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah, we need to stop. I don't know, demonizing or like vilifying like sex.
I mean, even me like saying like the porn that I just watched on here. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people would be like, what the fuck? You don't fucking talk about that. And it's like super uncomfortable for a lot of people. And it's like, I get it.
And you could also use that though to like thinking about someone that you don't normally think of in a sexual context in that way is so disarming. Like, think about your boss in that way and think about their weird kinks and think about whatever. You know, I just feel like it's so humanizing. And
It
like
is.
it puts you on the same level like, hey, we're all disgusting flesh bags just trying to get off here. You
and
know?
we all have our own stuff that we
all
like.
have our own stuff that we
know?
like. We've all got some shit going on. I don't necessarily care about yours, you know.
I mean,
it
yeah,
could
I'm
stay
not
over there.
necessarily going to partake in yours. And guess what? You might not want to partake in
And
mine.
That's
fine.
That
Not a
is
big
fine.
deal. But I'm not going to make you fucking
But it's not wrong
feel bad for it unless you're hurting
unless
people.
you're hurting people, unless like they're not fully developed.
Guess what?
Unless-
You know what, kids? You should be listening to this. We have some good things to say.
Well, tune in to the American News Network.
American News Network.
Now that we have 10,000 followers on Instagram, I'm changing
Change everything
all
up.
of it.
All of
People
it.
are going to be so confused. They're like, well,
Well, I guess
we're listening to American News
to the
Network.
news now.
that's what I want.
I know. Sorry, we went on this wild
That was
tangent.
a long one. But let's get to this
Let's
bark
get to this bark
Boo
that
bark.
we opened up that I broke.
that you broke already.
Yep.
So do you just want to just eat half of this or?
Half of this whole bark?
Oh, let me get a picture of it.
Oh. It's a mess. It's a mess of a bark. I mean, there's just shit thrown on here.
It's a mess of a bark. Can I put it back in the thing?
Yeah. This is a lot of work, Spenny, for a damn pick. It looks like a mess, but you know, maybe you're gonna love. Do you think you're gonna love it?
I think I might.
I don't think you will. I'm gonna call it right now.
That I'm not gonna like
It's
it.
gonna be a no for Spenny. I'm giving you the candy corn.
No.
Yep.
It looks like so old. Like candy corn from 1970.
So milky.
What even is that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna eat it.
Bon appetit. So obviously, the chocolate is of low quality.
Yeah.
My bite in particular was very bad because you're finishing your whole. You loved it. Go ahead and eat that one.
No,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I didn't love it, but it just tastes like bad milk chocolate.
Yeah, it's just gross.
It's not really like.
It's just a mess. It's just why. It's just.
It's a mess, but I mean, it's just bad milk chocolate
With bad other
with like
things
stuff
on
thrown
it.
on it that
like
also just
stale,
tastes like chocolate.
gross shit. The part with the candy corn on it was
I thankfully
pretty bad.
missed that. I didn't get any
It
candy
was really
corn
bad.
on mine.
They also have like the knockoff M&ms in there.
Yeah, I saw that. And
They're
like
always
Oreos
so
or
bad.
something. I don't know what that is.
some knockoff Oreo. Did you know Hydrox was first?
What? Yes.
Hydrox was like
I did know this.
the big one, and Oreo was the knockoff. And then sometime
And then
over the last
Oreo.
100 years,
Well, Hydrox sounds evil.
it does sound very chemical,
Sounds
doesn't
evil.
it? Yeah, I don't want to eat
I don't want to eat
Hydrox.
Hydrox.
Hydrox is what I take.
Stay away from
Stay
that.